Welcome everyone to the Four Friends podcast called Milestones.
Yeah, we recently got back together, huh?
And staying through to the honor of milestones, we are actually arriving at another milestone in life. We're going to be talking about marriage.
Wow, you mean it's not another therapy session?
No.
We're over that. We're over that.
We're over that. So we are currently in different stages of our lives right now.
Yeah. This whole podcast, let's talk about proposals.
Yes.
Because proposals is a very special thing, a very special milestone. In fact, I think that proposal is one of the most special moments that a couple can have. Because once you go into the marriage part, the wedding is not for you.
It's for
Most of the
everyone
time,
else.
it's for everyone else.
Yeah,
It's for the parents. You enjoy a little bit of the wedding. But for someone who proposed, I can truly say that you will enjoy the whole process.
Because I am...
It's a well-known thing.
because I'm recently I engaged, yes.
Yes, you got engaged recently, last week.
Okay.
I just got engaged last
So,
week.
I'm
Married?
married.
With a kid?
I have proposed. Dan
Just
has
proposed.
just proposed last week. Congrats.
Hey, thank you.
And Ridwan has no girlfriend.
Rita has no girlfriend. And
But I'm
Vince,
dating.
that's
Oh,
nice.
that's
Yeah,
nice,
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Yes, I'm also dating. For now,
Huh?
I'm going to propose to my girlfriend on January.
Wait, this podcast is coming out after your proposal.
No, it's come out before.
Before.
We're gonna surprise her with the podcast. We're gonna tell her that we're gonna surprise her.
It's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. So she can be prepared.
Obviously not. It's not. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So Vincent is about to propose. Tell me, how do you feel?
Big step.
Nervous. Very nervous. But very happy also.
Yeah.
Because I think I've said this to you guys a lot that I don't think I'll ever find a girl like Zoe ever again.
I don't think you will.
I agree.
So, I know 1 year seems fast, but
It's not a year. It's a year and a half.
It is actually a year.
Oh, feels
yeah?
quite long actually. Feels like you've been together for like 2-3 years. The way that you guys
Because
just
we're always
bounce
together constantly. I think that's what made me feel more strongly about my decision.
Yeah, because you live with her.
I
Right?
live with her. I'm with her more than I am with my parents.
Okay.
Okay.
I stay at her place more than I stay at my own house.
I think it's important for two people to live together before they get married, because that you truly understand each other's patterns.
Correct.
Like when you move in together after marriage, right? It could be a bit interesting because you'll see things that you never would have. You'll see habits, and when two people are together, living together, the bad habits will show.
Of course.
I think more than the good habits, and it's about accepting each other.
Of course. And
I
after, because me and Zoe actually, we started staying together like very early on.
Yeah.
Actually, there hasn't been a day where I have not seen Zoe ever since I got together with her. Even when I'm at home and she's at home, we're on Discord 24/7.
Okay.
Wow.
So it feels like I know every kinks and quirks that she has, Yeah. And it's about time. About time. I'm not getting any younger,
Yeah, we are. Okay, so let's just come back to the point and say, what is the right age to get married?
I don't think there's a right age.
Yeah.
Why would there be?
It's
a
more
right
like
age?
how well you should know a person before you get married.
Yeah.
Right? It's not about
I don't
right
think
age.
there's a right age to get married.
Unless you tell me you're 15, then don't get married. Yeah.
What was the average age
In
for
Singapore?
men to get married in Singapore?
Okay, let's make a guess. I say 32.
I said 28. 32 or no lah.
I'm saying 32.
30.
I think
I'll be at
35.
30.
I think 28.
30.
32.
30.4
30.4 average. God damn, close by 0.4.
But I feel like in Singapore, marriage is about it's very legal. Like there's a lot of legal process to it. The law is very involved. A lot of people marry for BTO.
Yeah.
A lot of it takes out the romance of it. It takes out a lot of romance.
It's like,
unfortunately.
a lot of my friends say the only reason why they ROM and all that is because we want to get our house faster.
Yes.
Or a lot of people say like even weddings, right? It's become more of a I profited for my wedding. It's like all that. It doesn't become very about the union,
Okay, but you can only say that about Chinese weddings, because Malay weddings, there's definitely no profit.
Hey, who says that? There are some.
Really.
I'm sure there are
There are some. I think you just need more Malay friends.
How many have you?
Actually, not many also.
Yeah, coming from a Chinese wedding, it's a lot, you hear a lot of your friends say, "Oh, I profited from the wedding." "Oh, wow, I didn't profit from this wedding." Yeah, but I don't know from a Malay perspective.
I mean, I'm not married yet,
I think
so
Malay are pressured to get married because of the religion. Because they normally say you cannot practice sex before marriage.
Correct.
So
So
they're
you're
trying to
telling me-
avoid sin.
So you're telling me the only reason they get married is so they can have sex?
No, to avoid sin, because like a boy and a girl in Muslims, right? Muslims is supposed to like make it more official, and then it's to avoid sin, and that's why a lot of my I do not know whether the statistics are correct, but most Malay friends that I have, they marry very early. Then I'm like, wow, you're 21 and you're married, or 22 you're married. They are that young.
That is
Correct.
true,
I agree.
So you're late then.
I'm very late because I decided that I'm not gonna follow the status quo of a Malay marriage, because I've seen a lot of Malay marriages. They like I said, like their parents want them to get married faster, because when you're in a relationship, there tends to be a lot of like urgencies. Your body has needs, so might as well just make it official. But because you get into your marriage so fast, there are a lot of things that you learned about your partner later on in the marriage. So we don't have the whole live together first before you get married. So we just jump straight into marriage, and that leads to a lot of high divorce rates in the Malay community.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand. Truly, personally, I know. Yes. Yeah.
And it actually got me thinking, like, how did our parents ever do it?
Because back in the day, it's more like there's no proposal or anything, Back in the day, it's more like, oh, you agree to marry, okay, family meet. Okay, how much is the dowry? Okay, get married.
And that's one thing I want to avoid. I want it to be, because the marriage is between me and my partner.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean, yes, we eventually married
That's
to each
not
other's family.
true. The marriage is between your
Family and family.
Yeah.
But I just don't want it to be like a huge deciding factor in a sense.
on what?
Like,
I mean, your case is particularly interesting because you're getting married to a Chinese girl. So it's an interracial marriage.
yeah, it's more like a interracial, interfaith marriage.
Oh.
Interfaith, okay.
It's more to interfaith, because what we are going by default is civil marriage.
Okay.
Civil marriage is legal in Singapore, where you can be either of religion to fall into marriage, and
Okay.
it's recognized by Singapore law.
Yep.
However, in like the Islamic law, the Sharia law, it is not recognized. So that's a whole other like speed bump that I need to.
Wait, so does that
go
mean
past.
in the eyes of the law, you are married, but in Islamic law, you're not married?
Correct.
Unless she converts.
Yes, correct. So there's a lot of.
So is she
things to
planning to?
She said she will consider, but for now, by default, we are falling back on civil marriage.
And how do you feel about it?
I'm okay with it, dude. At the end of the day,
How
I'm
do
happy.
how does your family feel about it?
Obviously, my family comes from a more traditional background, so they have a lot of strong feelings against it.
Okay, and so how are you tackling these feelings? Like, where's your stance?
My stance is that, you know what, at the end of the day, this is my decision. You just have to. I don't expect like your full support from the get go. It's just that, we have to move forward. If the law abides it, then why not just follow it? Why make things more complicated than it has to be? You know what I mean?
Good on you then. Good on you then.
It's there for a reason. Let's just follow it.
I good on you then. I guess your family just is worried,
They are
Yeah,
worried.
worried about the status quo and all that,
Correct. Because it's not just that they're not afraid of what happened to them, it's what others say. I think that's what they're more worried about. What would others say about their family, our family?
Which is a normal thing in Singapore.
Yeah.
We have a society where we would care about face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of like marrying someone out of your comfort zone, or like your family's comfort zone, would you be okay with a arranged marriage?
No.
No.
No. Why would I be okay with an arranged marriage in today's day and age?
I don't think anyone's okay.
I
with
don't-
it.
yeah, I think it's very rare that in Singapore anyone would be okay with it.
Wait, did you almost fall into that? Because like my mom did try to introduce me with a girl, and then like try to like pair me up. I'm like, no.
See, that's not an arranged marriage. That's more like a matchmaking.
Oh,
Yeah.
matchmaking.
Arranged marriage is like, you marry this girl, okay? Cannot say no.
But I can see it happen in the more elite society because
course.
like where
For
companies,
social
yeah,
status.
for social
Social
status,
status,
and for political reasons, and that's what they used to do in the olden times, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's true.
For it's mainly for power.
Of course.
Maintain in power.
No, they don't do it now.
I think they still do it now.
I'm sure.
Yeah, some
there are
businessmen do.
places,
Some
yeah.
business, yeah, for
Not
business.
just
But
for
it's not
businessmen
as-
though.
It's
But
not
for
as-
people like us, I guess we don't do it, right? What is he gonna like in the
Yeah,
future
yeah.
carry off Starly to another YouTube channel?
Why not, right? Why not? Okay, no, but actually, I think there was one point in my life where I was actually considering, because I don't want to be single for life. I want to end up married. So I did give my mom like a slight green light. You know what? If I'm single, by the time I'm 35 or something.
But that would ruin the romance. Don't you want to fall in love?
I
feel
do
butterflies?
feel like that it would ruin the romance. But look, in the olden days, I don't think it did ruin the romance. In fact, I think it was quite romantic, right? The woman stays with the guy and they are forced to be in love together, and somehow they fall in love together, and it's all nice.
Yeah, very different time. Now it's all
Different
it's really
times.
about civil. It's a civil marriage. It's like, what's the word I'm looking for?
What's the word?
The agreement
Liberal,
of both parties. Liberal. It's very liberal. Last time it's more like elders tell me to do, I will do it.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
now it's very liberal.
So now everyone is more open to their own path to marriage.
Yes.
Which I agree, because honestly, even my proposal with Jamie, it required a lot of talking to with my mom.
What were some barriers that you have to go through?
So first things first, my mom thought I was gonna do a traditional Malay engagement.
And she wanted to spoil
What's
it,
that?
right?
What's a traditional Malay engagement?
So a traditional Malay engagement is where my family will meet her family,
Okay.
And then discuss the dowry, like how much you're willing to pay for my daughter, how much you're willing to pay for her son, and then after we come to like a consensus, then we exchange the ring. Tada, we're engaged.
I think Chinese in
That's
Yes,
Yeah, that's the proposal.
that's
Oh,
the
wow.
proposal for Malay.
I think the similar thing in Chinese one is the the tea ceremony.
Kuatali.
The kuatali. I
but
think
that's
it's
only after engagement.
yeah. So
That's
it's,
like before marriage already.
it's like the similar. That's what happens.
Oh,
But
the
yours
tea
is-
ceremony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
something like that, right?
No, but that's like after proposal already, right?
Yeah, that's after already.
Yeah, no, this is like the actual proposal.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and a funny story is that, okay, so because my mom didn't know about my surprise proposal, one night I was on Skype with Jamie. She doesn't know about the proposal. My mom comes into room and says, "So, how is your proposal going?" I was like, yo, I panicked. Luckily, I had my mic muted. Jamie's face was like, what's happening? I had to turn off everything. I just said, sorry, disconnected for a while. I told her, can you please keep quiet? And and at this point in time, I haven't told her anything yet because I know it would be very tough to explain to her. So I took my time. I finally broke it down to my mom. I said, you want a traditional Malay engagement? Sure, we can do it after my proposal, which is going to happen on a Friday night. You can do the Malay thing on the Saturday, which we finally did. It was awkward, to say the least. But it was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you one thing. In fact, ask both of you. How do you tell your future parents-in-law that you want to marry their daughter?
Oh, I think I had it easy.
Okay, explain.
Because so I actually sat her parents down. I just said, Uncle, Auntie, there's something I want to tell you. I plan to propose to your daughter next week, and I got her ring, so this is the ring, and I promise to take care of her like how you've taken care of her your whole life. The first thing the dad said was, why you spend so much money on the ring? That ring is too big for her, by saying in a joking manner. And the mom was like, what took you so long? Like she wanted me to propose too faster. I think because the parents liked me at first in general, so I
That's
think I
nice.
had it easy.
That's nice.
Yeah,
That's
but-
very nice.
But I think
How about you,
had it
Vincent?
hard.
My one was
Tell us, how did you ask your future parents-in-law that you're gonna marry their daughter?
Yeah, let me tell you, it was super hard because Zoe is with me 24/7.
Yeah.
So I'd have no time alone with the parents. I can't ask the parents out for dinner because Zoe is always with me. So it'll be weird. Like, no, she always want to come for dinner with us.
Okay.
It's very hard to ask them out alone. And plus, the parents are working every day.
Okay.
So there's no time for them to go out alone also.
Yeah.
So what I did was Zoe went to shower after we landed back from Taiwan.
Okay, you were recently on a trip, right?
Yes, I was recently on a trip. So Zoe went to shower when I was when we landed back Taiwan, and I just said to the parents, Auntie, Uncle, I want to tell you something. I want to propose to Zoe. Then at first, right? Oh, it was a totally mixed reaction. I thought the dad would be like, huh, no lah. And the mom would be okay, right? But the mom was like, huh, crazy too soon lah. And I'm like, oh my god.
That's not a good sign, brother.
that's never a good sign.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, Zoe is closer to her mom than her dad, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then after that,
That's a tough situation.
but it's
to
not.
be
It's
in,
not
man.
over yet. It's not over yet. I mean, like, it's understandable. Like, from my parents' perspective, they might think like 1 year is too soon. Yeah. So after that, I asked the father. The father was also then like, "You sure or not? You BTO everything, which we have been trying to get." And the father was, "Okay, I'm okay one. I'm okay one." Then give me a pat on the back and give me a
that's
thumbs
nice.
up. Yeah. But to double confirm again, the next day, while Zoe was sleeping, I went to the parents' room and I confirmed it again. And the father said, "What's the plan?" and all that. And I told them the plan that we're going to do it on a cruise ship. Everything's settled. We talked to the Genting people already. And told the mother that I really love your daughter, and I think she's the best girl I've ever met, and I will take care of her. And the mother was like, okay, yeah. But the father was more like, yeah, I'm okay one, go for it, do it. Hey, you gonna tell Amma or not? Then I was like, yeah, but I had no time that I with her alone to tell. Then said, yesterday she over for dinner what? Yeah, but Zoe was sitting right beside me. Oh yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Then I showed the dad the ring. And the dad was like, oh, auntie says she also want
So do you guys appreciate my advice?
Yeah.
When I told you guys that you have to get a big ring.
Yeah. I think the scariest part of it was asking the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the scariest
Wait,
part.
how did you do it with
No, wait,
Debbie's
no,
parents?
wait.
I'll tell you how I did it. I sat both of them down. I say, Uncle, Auntie, Debbie's pregnant.
So basically, he's like, uncle, you no choice. I gotta make it.
I had to break the news first. Obviously I have to break the news of the baby first, right? Because during that time, the more urgent matter on hand was the baby.
Correct.
So we found out that Debbie's pregnant. Few days later, we took them out for dinner. It was around Chinese New Year period, and we were sitting down, we were eating, and I was very excited. Debbie still thinks I'm crazy for this, but I was very excited to them. Uncle, Auntie, Debbie's pregnant, and like Debbie's dad almost spit out his food. And then her mom was just quiet for like a while. Debbie's brother, complete lost, jaw dropped, just silent. Oh yeah, I also did it in front of the brother.
Oh,
so it was
God.
like it was a family thing. Yeah, that's how I did it. Then obviously a proposal and marriage was promised.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I think it ended up well.
Of course.
I think it's more like the parents see the
I mean, I was already confident that eventually I will marry her, you know, have a baby with her. So it was just a matter of time, and whatever comes first, come first. So if the baby comes first, the marriage comes later.
I mean, in the Singapore society, the parents will always look like, oh, can this guy support my daughter or not, and all that.
Yeah.
And you clearly can.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's more warm reaction.
Yeah, it was one, but it was just a shock.
It's a
It was
shock.
just
Of course, it's a shock because usually people will expect like, auntie, uncle, I want to marry.
Yeah,
your
yeah,
daughter."
yeah. Like
But
a
then
very
it's like
Or like not at like lunch, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah,
not
yeah.
while we're having lunch. Maybe
Yeah.
like, uncle, auntie, can I talk to you? I have something important to tell you. Know.
Yeah.
But it was kind of funny. It was kind of it was nice.
It's,
It was nice and, like,
it's a
memorable.
general thing. It's a general thing. You will really like just say out of nowhere.
Debbie's pregnant. Okay, Ridwan.
Ridwan, how did you-
say? How would you?
Let's play
How would
out
I
the
say
scene.
if like my girlfriend pregnant or what?
How would you say if like you're gonna propose to your girlfriend? How would you ask the parents?
Okay, it was not a very good news for me being together with my girlfriend back then. The father didn't react very well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the father reacted is like a, what? Why you need to choose him? Why not other people?
Let's beat the bush. Let's beat the bush.
Okay, but it's like why? Okay,
Why him?
Why Malay?
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
That's
Oh, okay.
Then I'm like,
Because you only like Chinese girls, right?
yeah, it's not. It's not that I normally like Chinese girl. It just happens to be, you know.
what are you talking about?
That's why I normally wear black shirt. Do I like black?
I'm it's
Pretty
clearly
sure, yeah.
you only like.
Maybe one of your Malay ex-girlfriends.
I
Exactly.
tried to like a Malay girl before. Remember the TikToker in Malaysia?
The one you were gonna marry.
And then after that, I thought, okay, there's this thing where my friends would know when I like someone, I always say I'm gonna marry her. Okay, so maybe
Yeah, like after one night.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, she's so cute. I think I want to marry her.
yeah. It's but nowadays I'm taking things slow and I don't expect things much. And if I would one day, hello, uncle, I'm gonna marry your daughter. I think I'm gonna sound very serious and hope for the best. But now I know you need to take out the ring. Is it? That's what you channel.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
I gotta say something. Maybe not sound so serious.
No, it sounds
Okay,
so serious.
sound heartfelt. You say, Uncle Auntie, I'm gonna marry you. So walao eh.
No, he tends to do this dominance thing.
Yeah,
where he
it's-
tries to,
it-
like,
no, sometimes
he
you
tries to square up to the dad.
Your
you know,
daughter
the
is
uncle.
mine.
you know, you gotta put yourself
you
down.
chill about it, man.
It's like if you're gonna propose, you're gonna tell the parents you're gonna propose.
Yeah.
That's you're talking to your future in-laws. Are you gonna tell your
You
in-laws?
gotta be nice about it, man. You cannot be like, hey,
Hey, I'm gonna
you don't
marry
think
your
I'm man,
daughter."
is it? You're gonna take your daughter, you know.
I don't know. No, I have lack of experience, but I think hopefully it will go very well. I don't think
Step by step. Find
it's
a-
really
find a-
step
find a
by step.
girlfriend.
So how old do you think you were?
At this point,
I'm gonna put money on.
35. I said 35.
I was gonna go 38.
Oh, that's a bit
That's
too
too.
long.
Okay. You know, I'll go 40.
41. It's either 30 or 41.
Okay,
I would say 32 and you go the Chen Hao route.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hey, no. No.
Yeah. 32 Chen Hao route. You got 2 more years.
Make it into a.
Since like 4 of us like you, the non-pregnant side there, so pregnant side here, is it?
Okay, but back to topic. I think asking the parents is the hardest part. For me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So the reason why I brought out the ring, it was more of a reassurance thing. So I didn't want to just like talk. I just needed to show them like,
You
no,
want
I'm
to show
serious.
like, yo, bro, I got money, bro.
Oh, yeah, I'm serious, bro.
I mean, the ring is an indication that yes, I have the money. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That your decision is firm.
Not
It's
say
not
like
like a halfway bye-bye. Like engage then leave.
Okay, let's talk about this. How much should you spend on the ring?
Oh.
We had this conversation.
Oh.
Because you guys recently bought a ring,
A lot
right?
of people give us conflicting
Okay,
reports.
so what's your what? Okay, let's talk about the ring.
Yes.
How much will you spend on the ring? Go.
Talking about carrots or talking about the money?
No, not carrots.
Hey, you get girlfriend first, then you join the
Not
conversation.
carrots. Like,
Step by step, brother.
like okay. What I've been hearing is that you have to spend 3 times of your
Salary.
salary on your proposal ring, engagement ring.
So,
Yes? No? Maybe so?
at first, growing up, I believed with that mindset.
Okay.
Then I realized, who came up with this mindset?
Rich people. Rich people came up with this mindset.
Definitely not the poor people.
Okay, so in my opinion, I was working towards this,
Yeah.
and then I realized, you know what, my parents gave each other rings that cost maybe $800 back in the day, not even 1K. So when I dropped the news on my mom that my engagement ring cost about 4K, my mom's jaw dropped, and I was like, 4K is enough. It's more than enough.
Same. My mom's always like, what's so expensive?
Yeah, for the amount of carrots, the how it looked and everything, I think 4K for me is enough. I don't want to follow the whole stigma of like, 3 months worth of salary.
No, but I thought it's always the size of the ring because the ring will be like showcased by the girl. Like, hey, look at the ring. They wouldn't say how much. You said, look at the ring.
Yeah.
That is true. That is true.
That's why we both got big rings.
That's why they both got big rings.
Big ring.
It makes the Jamie's hand look tiny, right?
Yeah, wow. Thank goodness her fingers are small. The ring looks big, but actually on like my pinky is like normal size. So it's a visual trick only. So actually that begs the question, right? With all these engagement rings, how relevant is a wedding actually?
Wow.
How relevant? Because personally, I just plan to ROM. Then maybe have a wedding.
Honestly, a lot of people nowadays are doing that. Then they just plan to RM. They don't really have a big wedding. Yeah. I mean, I plan to have a wedding lah.
You plan a wedding.
For me, I want the joyous occasion.
Yeah,
occasion.
occasion. I think so.
Yeah, but for
I
coming
think
from
weddings are beautiful. I think it's a nice thing to do if you can. For me, I did it when everything was rushed. So we actually planned the wedding in 2 months.
Yeah.
I proposed in March. We got married in May. I think it went well.
yeah, it went very
good,
well.
enjoyed
I still remember everyone dancing on the table afterwards.
So
I think for Dan's perspective, I think ROM he would only want to do RM because, like you said, it's a civil marriage.
yeah.
It's a different religion, so a wedding will be a big hassle.
but
Yeah.
wouldn't you want to do like a banquet, or
like
a
us-
solemnization? Because you're the romantic guy. You had an epic proposal. There
Yes.
is no way that you go from an epic proposal to a ROM.
Right.
Did that take all the energy out?
Now I feel like I kind of
gotta
set myself
top
up. Yeah, that's the problem. Set myself up for failure.
No, like okay, I can understand the hassle and the stress of planning a wedding. Oftentimes it's easier to say let's not do the wedding, and sometimes it does make sense. But I think looking back, right, there are only a few moments in life in which like you can enjoy so much, and wedding is one of it.
Yes.
Proposal is maybe one of it. A baby is one of it. Other than that, there are really few moments that like you can really make the day about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, of course, birthdays, and I mean, there's like weird stuff, like other stuff. But I think looking back, I would have made my wedding bigger.
Really? If you had a chance to
your
do
wedding
it?
was quite big already, right?
No, I had 120 people. I only invited my friends.
Correct.
Like there were like my closest friends. Like when they said like friends and family, let's all go on stage and yam sing. The whole room went up, and we were like, okay, some come down, because the stage is gonna break. Yeah, like, that's how close the wedding was. It was really nice.
I remember you telling me that if you had the time, you would have like a big wedding with like bouncy castles for kids.
Bouncy castle.
Or was it like you say you have another
I never-
wedding? When
yeah,
you
I would have a big wedding, but because of COVID, I did not do it, and it's too late now.
Yeah.
Like why? Why would you? Like, I do not need the trauma and the mental stress of planning a wedding now.
But if
Maybe
you could-
like 10 years later, like renew our vows in Bali or something.
Ooh.
That would be nice, but I can't see myself doing another like proper wedding. Yeah, because Debbie was pregnant on our wedding, so we weren't able to do like the craziest, the biggest. We just had to like do it out of like tradition,
You did it for yourself or for a family?
family,
For a family.
and of course myself. Like I had my dream wedding by the sea.
Yeah.
That was nice.
And
What's your dream wedding?
Oh, good question.
Yeah, then what's your dream wedding?
The one where the mom doesn't
Also
make
emo
a
night again.
hassle.
hey, don't laugh.
What? I do not
That's
know.
the whole idea.
Oh.
I'm going to my dream wedding is slightly dark, and the theme for me to walk in is to welcome to the Black Parade.
Okay, where?
Hey, why not welcome to the jungle?
Welcome to the jungle.
No.
We got fun again. That's too basic, man. I want to go welcome
That's
to
when
the
they
Black Parade.
consummate the marriage. You know?
That's honeymoon already.
Okay.
What's your dream wedding, man?
Star Wars.
What's my dream wedding? As in, are we talking about dream wedding or dream song?
Dream
Wedding.
wedding. Describe
Honestly,
it. Everything.
Forget about the song. Everyone has the same
Honestly,
song. There's
honestly-
only like a few songs to choose from.
Honestly, what a dream wedding for me is, I want to keep it small. Honestly, I don't want to make it damn grand and big.
Oh, that's what you say until your in-laws say, "Oh wait, this person has to come," and then your parents say, "Oh, we need a table for my colleagues.
trust
we need
me."
a table." Oh, trust me. You think it's not gonna happen? I will 100% assure you,
Okay.
it's gonna happen.
But if we talk
you
about
will see
dream,
relatives you have never seen before suddenly come and fly down, and they don't actually want to be here for your wedding. They just want to be in Singapore for the trip.
All right, but
But
okay.
it happens.
But if we talk about dream wedding, I would prefer to keep it small, like you said, like 120 people maybe. And I want a dance floor. I need a dance floor.
Like how big is the dance floor? Like
4x4?
Like 4x4.
Oh,
Yeah.
for what?
for you to dance.
To dance.
Like you know those kind of walls, you know.
Like the movie kind.
I would like to say like one of those American weddings. They always have a dance floor. I want that. I want my friends to, after the dance, say, okay, let's dance. Then Ridwan will try to hit on the girl across the street.
No. You got it. Okay, like after all the weddings that I've been in, and especially some of my friends in Vietnam, I realized that what is needed is a proper after party. It is the after party that is important.
That's what the dance floor is for.
I'm going to make myself the IC for after
After
party.
party.
Yeah. You go plan your own wedding. Don't ask me, but I will help you with the after party.
No
I
dubstep.
help you sort out all the stuff you need for the after party, the DJ, the venue, the stuff. All you have to do is get married. And then after married, that's when the fun starts.
Oh my. Okay, alright. Oh, note to self. Best man, Janelle, after party. Daniel, what do you do?
Welcome to Black Parade. You play.
Again, My Chemical Romance to perform.
I guess
That is after party.
I guess I can seat Ridwan with my distant secondary school friends.
Hey, maybe I would be married by then. Or
No.
no?
What?
What?
No.
No, Rita has to sit with like the single girls.
Yeah. Wait, speaking of marriages, right? Like I realize every wedding we went to, right? You always give a speech.
I know, right?
Wedding speech
I'm the
speech I see.
speech guy.
You know, yeah, maybe for mine, right? I'll make Dan do the speech.
Sure.
Change it up, change it up.
I plan Ridwan to do mine.
Oh, yeah.
So so it's like alternate, you know what I mean?
Then this guy, he already say he's not good with his words, and you want to make him do the speech. I don't understand it.
Yeah, so
You
don't
shooting
better
yourself
not
in the
ruin
foot,
my
ah.
wedding, man.
I was script.
No, it's not
You know,
finalized.
I just came back from a Vietnamese wedding. So, like in the Vietnamese wedding, we can't do a speech because it's very formal. It's very like marriage of
Very traditional, is it?
no, a lot of politicians and very formal. But it was nice at the after party. We were just like by the beach, just our group of friends, high school friends, just chilling.
I saw
by the-
you look
by-
like you're having fun.
It was amazing. Then we're just chilling. Hein went up, prepared a speech that he was supposed to say during the wedding, but didn't get the chance, and it was really nice. And I decided to do a impromptu speech, and it was really nice. And then I realized that what you truly need for your soul is a proper after party trip for your wedding. It's not a wedding. Wedding, just do it for
Family.
family.
I realized that.
Like split it properly. Wedding for the family. Let your family enjoy. By 9:30 p.m. from that moment until the week later, it's all about you. Plan an after party trip, honeymoon trip. Bring your friends along. You will never regret it. Trust me.
I realized that's what in Western countries they do.
Yeah.
You always see after they get wedding, they go to Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need that. Okay. My
You
after
do,
party, we go Genting. Okay.
It's okay. I'll plan. No, then you're on your own.
I've been listening to house advice this whole time. I think I'll just follow through with
Follow
his
through.
advice. Yeah, I'll just follow through.
through my advice. I can't give.
Hasn't failed so far.
Yeah.
you can.
I will not give bad advice. Like,
Exactly.
Like for someone who went through like the fastest marriage, fastest proposal, fastest engagement, and then seen. Okay, I've seen all different types of weddings. I
Yeah,
went to
man.
Thai wedding. I went to Vietnamese wedding. I've been in quite a lot of different weddings, very different from the Singapore style, and I can cater. I feel like I should start a wedding planning
Yeah.
company.
Yeah.
Like I help with the engagement, I help with the ring sourcing from Starry Co. I'll help with the planning of the decor, everything.
The
All the
video.
way, the video, the cinematography, the music, everything until the after party.
We call it the happy co.
Yeah, that's actually what I wanted to name it. The happy company. For joyous occasions.
So that's our 2023 resolution.
Start a wedding company, the happy company. For joyous occasions. You want to plan a proposal? Call me,
So
guys.
far, 100% success rate.
How does it feel to be the only single friend in the group?
Firstly, I think it definitely is pressurizing at first, because everyone will be expecting, hey, when is your turn? When is your turn?
Yeah.
But now I'm like, I'm embracing
It's
it.
become a norm.
It becomes a norm. At
become a
first, I
norm,
feel like I'm affected by the words, but now I don't feel like.
So you joined the party being the only single guy.
Yeah, I
You're
think
cool with it.
everyone has a time because you see, I come from a very complicated life also, like because I've seen many marriages based on my parents because they divorce, they get married, they get divorced, they get married. There's so many marriages, and I feel like at the end of the day, everyone doesn't have shouldn't put a deadline to their life like when it comes to married. So you want to get married? No, there's no right time. It could be 35, and that's the final good time for you.
There's an underlining fear from him that he doesn't want his marriage to end up like his the one that he's seen growing up.
Yeah, and I think there's no rush. And I seen most of my friends because they're engaged and then suddenly like it called off, and then after that there are some people who like no I got friends who
Yeah,
like
I
nobody
know
know
you do.
outside friends friends.
Oh.
I'm serious. I got
know.
outside friends.
Yeah, great.
Anyway, so the things can go wrong, and I feel like everyone shouldn't put a set like, oh, at 30 I need to get married or 35 I need to get
I
married.
agree.
I never.
I think the right word is plain and simple. If you're ready and you want it, do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it because you
Yeah.
got pressured by friends. Don't do it because you feel like everyone else around you is getting married. Just do it because you want it and
Yep.
you're ready.
I mean, easier said than done with family involved and all. I mean, not for me. I'm speaking on behalf of someone. Really.
That's true.
No, personal. But he's talking about from a personal perspective. I think don't rush it. Don't say like, oh, everyone's getting married. I need to get married.
Never mind, we'll help you matchmake with people. Don't worry.
I don't want.
All right,
It's
guys. So if you got any other topics for us to talk about, let us know in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, Praise always says yes.
I hope she says yes.
Oh, yes.
I hope, 'cause it's gonna
I
be
do.
awkward. Because we're gonna do it in a cruise.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on the first day.
And it's stuck at sea.
It's gonna be so awkward for us if 3 days, Vincent is either just drinking his sorrows away.
Yeah, and then when we go to the casino, play blackjack, I hit 20. I'm like, hit me.
Hit my face.
It just hit my face.
Flip table.